Hey, what's up, people? Welcome back to Tease Time. I'm TJ. Thank you for tuning in. Once again, we are getting there. We're definitely getting there. Today, we have cabinet doors in these boxes right here. I have to open them up. I have hardware. I have another Kreg jig set, concealed hinge jig right here to make these hinges possible, to mount them on to the cabinets. So that's where we're at right now. I'm going to open up these boxes. I do have to just verify, make sure there's no damage, and just make sure everything is cut to order, cut to spec. This is my order sheet right here. We have a total of 19 cabinets, and you can see that these are all the dimensions we have right there. So like paint is also coming. That's why I want to get like all the woodworking stuff situated. I do have like a shelf just sitting here. This needs to have pocket holes added. The bottom little axis for the diesel heater, that's all situated. Everything is situated cabinet wise, minus the cabinet doors, and then also I have to build like another shelf. You can't really see in the clutter back there, just another like shoe shelf. But like that's all the woodworking that needs to be completed before paint. So before paint, we need to get these cabinet doors, we need to get these open, we need to get the jig set onto them and cut the little openings for our hinges to sit. And then I also have these little push lock little cabinet door locks. They're not like key locks, but like locks to keep the doors from swinging open. And then like at a later date, which I won't record because I still have to figure that out, it's gonna be door hinges or like shocks to keep the door open, like once you have them open, so that way they can hang open, so you don't have to use like an arm to hold one open and use your other arm to grab what you need. It'll just be able to like keep itself open. So that will be for like all the top shelves, and one for the battery tray slide also. But like for today, I just need to get this open and get that stuff set and just try to figure out the location to drill for the hinges, because it needs to be precise and it needs to be correct on the first try. So measure, and then drill, and especially for these right here. So I'm thinking like probably actually use some scrap wood to see exactly where everything lines up. But let's open these boxes. All right, so this is one right here. They do come already sanded. They're ready to paint. It is maple, just like the face frames right here, so like the paint should all match the same. I do have to sand this stuff still to get it ready for paint, but I went ahead and ordered these just because to save time, and then also quality. I just wanted to make sure the finishing touches were good. So as you can see, like it has this nice little pocket grooves for everything that like assembles together. It looks straight, it looks good. I am pleased with these. I'm gonna get the rest out, and then we can start test fitting. And this might actually, that is not for there, but that's what we're kind of going for right there. So all these will have these doors on there, and yeah. So let me continue, get this stuff open, inspect, make sure everything is good to go. And these came from the cabinet door store. Yeah, that's where these came from. So we're gonna go through, we're gonna open up. Delivery was pretty quick. It took like turnaround time, I think it was like within like 2 to 3 weeks I had the cabinets from the time I ordered to the door. So delivery was pretty quick, and let's just hope everything is not damaged. All right, so everything is out, everything looks and appears to be good. The only issue I saw is on the one cabinet where it has like the dark strip right there. That should be okay. I'll have that like on the inside of the cabinet and paint the outside. I do plan on priming and painting, so the primer should help cover that so you don't see any like bleed through. But everything looks good. We have those, we have these, and more of these. So I'm gonna go through, I'm gonna measure, make sure all the measurements are right, break down these boxes, get this stuff out of the way, and we shall continue. All right, inventory has been taken, everything is there, everything is cut, correctly. This is the check sheet that I went through and marked everything off. And these were my original measurements for cabinet doors and their locations. All right, so as you can see, those doors go to those cabinets. These two right here, these two front ones, go here and here. The one in the back right there lives right where it's resting up against. The same with that cabinet door, and also with that back cabinet door, that's for this. These three that you see right here are for the top cabinets right here, electronic cabinet. These three you see right here are for our linen closet back there. And then these doors that you have behind the linen closet cabinet doors are for this cabinet right here where the sink will eventually live. So all the pieces are there. So we're good to go with that. So right now I'm going to go through and open the Kreg. I'm going to see how this works and try to get it set up so we can get our cuts accurate and not ruin our cabinet doors. That's the goal of all of this, is just not to ruin the cabinet doors. So the jig, you just have to take it out. We're gonna have to figure out exactly where we need to make that. And in the scrap pile back there, I have some more maple. So I'll probably use that to play with to get the angles right. But right now I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna get everything measured out and marked on the cabinet doors where I need to make all the drills for our locks, our little push locks handles. And then also for our hinges, we need to get that figured out. So that's what this is for. So let me do some playing around and get things figured out. It's a trial and error. Don't practice on your new cabinet doors. Like if you feel like there's any chance that, any inkling chance of you damaging your doors, don't do it. Like find some scrap wood. Play with that before you play with your finished product. So yeah, right now I'm going to play with stuff, get stuff figured out, get things marked, and then I'll show you me getting things set up on the cabinet doors to drill. So I'll do like a complete door, and then from there I'm not going to show you like I'll do a complete door with hardware on there just so you can see how that's set up. And then for the other cabinets I'm going to drill, but I'm not going to add the hardware because I still need to paint. So we're going to just have like one test cabinet door just so we can get everything situated. And then from there, we'll be all set. Well, you'll be all set with this video. And then I have more work to do to get stuff situated. Paint is coming. Paint is coming. But stay tuned. Alright, so here we are. I have the jig set up to how it's supposed to be. I didn't use a practice piece for this because like this is very accurate. Everything is there that you need. So you have your spacing where you need to have the actual hinge sit back from the edge, so it's in millimeters. So it's based off of the recommendations for the hinges that you have. So the recommendations that I have for my hinges is 3 millimeters. So you can see right there, you just line up the 3 right there, right there, and then I guess standard is 3.5 inches away from the edge. So there's a 3.5 is right there. So you get that set up and you just have to clamp. So I did do some test cuts for this, for the latch. So I settled at about like 1 5/8 give or take. Probably add like another 1/16 onto that. But the hole saw that I have is not the right size. I need 20 millimeter. I don't have that. I used was it 22 just to kind of get the hole. So I'm gonna order the right hole saw that I need, and this is going to be my test piece for that. So what I have to do, there's like an overlay, a 1/2 inch overlay for the cabinets. I'm just using this as a demonstration. So a 1/2 inch is inlaid, is right there, is the 1/2 inch, and then we just need to make sure we have enough clearance when this is in here to clear the face frame of the actual cabinet itself. So when this comes out, it'll be in there. You press the button. It needs to have space like that to engage and then catch the latch. So if you had it too short, you won't be able to fully get that to latch. So you need to have enough clearance, just enough for to clear that and to clear the actual 90-degree angle right here that gets mounted down like that. So the latch will be like that. You close the cabinet, and then when you press it, that's a clear. Have enough space to actually be able to catch that. So we're still gonna play with that. I'm gonna order that. I'm gonna wait for that to come. It'll be in the same video and everything like that, but I just need to actually order the right size, and that's the important part for the test fit. And then for our hinges, where is it? These are the instructions that I have right here for my hinges. It has a recommendation. It's about like 30, based off of this top one. I know it's hard to read, but like every like 36 inches lengthwise for the hinges, you needed like 2. Anything over that, you need more, but all my cabinets are under that, so each cabinet is going to get 2 hinges. One here, one here. We're going to measure like the 3.5 off from each edge, and I'm going to have a hinge there and then a hinge there. That should be good for all of my cabinets. Nothing is over that, nothing exceeds that. Even like the big ones up top there, those will all have 2 hinges, one there, and then the latch right here, and then figure out like the shock for the cabinets at some point. But right now, let me go get that stuff ordered or figured out if I need to go to the store to find that. But we'll continue with this. We're gonna get that one cabinet door hung just so I can show you and get this actually like drilled, show me drilling that, get in the whole setup for that, so we can actually have a test before I cut like all of them. It's a test and a demonstration for you. So yeah, we'll be back. Oh yeah, and the depth it's set for the hinges that I have is a 1/2 inch depth for that. So where that is, the set screw right there is at a 1/2 inch right now. So if you wanted to go deeper, you could just raise that, it'll go deeper. You don't want to go through the cabinet. But what's a cool feature to the Kreg, it actually has that. So you put this on where you have it set, and of course you'll have your clamps, and then you twist this to lock it into place, and then you just drill your holes. Not holes, your countersunk in a way holes. You don't want to go through the cabinet doors. So yeah, drill bit or hole saw is coming. So yeah. And bada boom, bada bing. Cabinet doors are in. They're somewhat in. Well, cabinet door is in and installed. I just wanted to show you one cabinet. There's 18 more that need to be installed and have all that stuff attached, like the soft close hinges. We have our latches. I'm still deciding on that since the hardware snapped off, and I just had to drill it out and put wood filler in there. So I'll smooth this out. Like, it looks a little janky right now, but like when that dries, it'll be good as new wood. So I'll be able to attach new screws, new hardware in there, just sand that smooth, and that's going to be painted anyway, so you won't even notice or know that that was done. But that's out, a little surgery. But I'm pleased with everything right now. I just wanted to show you getting the screws out. They were definitely a challenge. I just drilled around it and then just kind of pried it out, and then the wood filler fixes that. So that's how we correct and we redo that. So yeah, but appreciate you. All this stuff is done in preparation for paint. We're getting there. Woodworking wise, still got some more pocket holes to do, but we're definitely getting there. We're getting a paint. So yes, so we're over the hill. We're just gravity in a sense. That's where we're at right now. We're just letting gravity take over and finish this up. But till next Wednesday, when you have problems, find solutions. We got a problem, I found a solution. So till next Wednesday, peace. TJ.